Alright, so I made a video earlier to kind of tell you that emotions and jealousy and things like that, this and that. But now I'm making another video because I need to vent and I have nobody else to vent to. So it seems like my camera is the only thing that will listen to me at the moment. And then it actually gives time for other people to watch. So I'm venting to my camera right now. I'm in my little storage space. This is like my secret place. My boyfriend had to go back into work due to the sole fact that nobody can seem to prep enough dough for anything, for any of this. And we have hot boxes, and we have lunch menus, and we have this, and we have that. Now, I do know that my boyfriend did order some more personal pan dough because, dang, we have so many fucking deals going on at Pizza Hut right now. It's ridiculous. But that's not the point. So, I got ready because I felt I needed to get ready, and then I did my hair in some really kind of weird way. It was different. So this is like 3 braids into one, basically. And then like I have a little topsy-turvy in the back kind of thing to make it look so cute. I don't know. My boyfriend was like, and I'm like, whatever, it's my hair and I get to do whatever I want with it. Anyways, so I got myself ready and I was getting ready to go just kind of chill in the car, listen to music, wait until we figured out what we were doing for the day. And I had a stranger walking up my driveway. He worked for some sort of like roofing company. And I honestly don't even know how legit this person was, but it was extremely sketch, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I saw him walking up the driveway, so then I opened up the door before he knocked, and it scared the shit out of him. Don't be walking on my fucking property unless I know who you are, or I'm expecting you to be here. Anyways, he's like, I'm so sorry, have people been knocking on your door? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, well, there's a crew and I were going around this whole town talking about, checking people's roofs, and if we work with insurance, and because of the hail damage and this and that and blah, 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 blah. So supposedly last night we had a bad storm. I was in quite a bit of pain, so I took some pain meds and I passed out. So I didn't really hear much of anything, but I've seen it all over my Facebook feed. Look at this, and look at this, and oh my god, this, and oh my, and it's just like, I don't understand at the moment, Anyways. So he came, and he was like, can I look at your roof? And I was like, sure, whatever, no big deal. And then the county calls me. And conversation starts out bittersweet, you could say. As always, whenever you have to deal with the county. And I'm talking like, I'm dealing with them insurance-wise. I'm not dealing with them through WIC or food stamps or cash stamps or any of that other stuff. Strictly working through this with state insurance. Now, if anybody who watches my feed is not a part of the United States of America and lives outside of the United States, I praise you. Because the one thing that I don't honestly understand about our country is the sole fact that we cannot make enough money to support all of these Americans, or people who live in this country, I should say. I don't want to strictly just say Americans because that could get a little politically messy, and I'm not trying to get politically messy at all whatsoever at the moment. This is me venting. Anyways, so, sorry, my back itches because I got sunburnt I'm trying to find something to itch my back. But anyways, so if you don't live in this country, you're lucky as hell. Because y'all get free health insurance. Okay? Us Americans, or the United States of America, the people that live inside the United States of America, have to pay for health insurance. And if you make a certain amount of money, guess what? You basically have to pay for your health insurance. And it's not this much. It's usually about as much as your fucking mortgage on your house. Okay? So there's that. Think about that. How stupid that is. Now, if you live inside the US and you watch my videos, you understand how frustrated I am at the moment. Now, let's say that you have a really good job, a really good education, the company that you work for takes a certain amount of money out of your paycheck and it works within your budget. Kudos to you, honestly. Great job. And if I could figure out a better way to budget things, probably would be in the same boat. Fortunately, I only have a high school diploma and no college degree. Let's just say school and me, not a thing. So I work in customer service and have worked in customer service since I was 15, maybe, I don't know. So not a lot of places that work with customer service offer health insurance, part-time, full-time, none of it. And usually they take, and I'm talking about taking a good chunk of money out of your damn paycheck, which leaves you with pennies to live off of. Again, if you're really good at budgeting and things like that and you can handle it, kudos to you. Honest to Betsy, great. Now, I'm not trying to be one of those people that's like, oh, I can't afford insurance. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. If I figured it out how to do it, like if I end up having to pay money when the county calls me back tomorrow or somebody calls me back tomorrow to give me the answers and what I fucking need, I'll deal with it when the time comes. I am not dealing with certain people anymore in my life, my mother being one of them, because she caters to my brother. She helps him and his basically basketball-sized team of a family that he has of children. She works in St. Paul. She wants her own life. Her kids are grown and her kids should be taking care of herself. So I've basically decided that I am not asking her for help anymore, and it's time for me at the age that I'm at to grow up and stop asking my mom for help, because sooner or later I won't have her much longer. And I don't want to talk about it or think about it, as my relationship with my mom isn't the greatest, but still sad to think about. Anyways, so I had to deal with that today. Now, for the most part of my life, wow, okay, good. For a good portion of my life, I really haven't had to pay for insurance. When I got pregnant, I had 2 insurances with the company that I was working for and then underneath my mom. Because again, if you live in the US, you do understand that there was a president in office that made it that kids are allowed to have insurance underneath their parents until they're 25. And I do believe that is still the case. But I was being told on the phone today through the state of Minnesota that kids even under the age of 18 don't legally have to have insurance. And I'm like thinking to myself, okay, so who lied to me? Who's lying to me? The government's been lying to me this whole time. My family members have been lying to me this whole time. Who's lying to me, right? So I ended up going and sitting outside in our half-broken car that we have. I saw my daughter walk into the house. She came out and gave me the banana bread that she made, which I thought was amazing. That sweet girl. She's the sweetest little girl in the world, and I love her so much. Anyways, she came out, she did that. I called the county a few more times to see if anybody would answer me and help me figure out if I'm going to be paying for insurance or not, and if I need to put it into my budget, and how I'm going to break the news to my boyfriend and this and that and everything else, right? So, they never answered. So I found the director's email address. First, I found a phone number, but I went to a fucking operator, which I thought was dumb. I hate those stupid phone numbers. Like, it should legit go to that director. But anyways, I found the director's email. And sorry, I'm having a hard time really expressing myself today because I'm so flustered and so frustrated. Anyways, I sent an email explaining everything. And I was very honest and very open, and I was like, I'm assuming you get plenty of emails like this on a day-to-day basis, you know. She sent me an email back saying that she'll look into it. So hopefully I'll hear something from somebody tomorrow from the county about insurance and stuff. And guys, I need you to understand, I'm not some kind of mooch off the state kind of person. I have a job. I work, you know. The reason why I work part-time is because I have that availability to do that. So, you know, I get a paycheck every 2 weeks. I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, I need to have free insurance. No, guys, no. So like after I had my daughter, I ended up with WIC. I've had food stamps. I've been on the whole fucking nine. All that time that I had WIC and food stamps and all that other extra stuff, I had a job. So it wasn't like I got thousands on top of thousands of dollars of food stamps or cash or WIC because of the sole fact that I still had a job and they had to factor that money into that. I was looking for extra cash. Yeah, most people would say, get a second job. I had a child at the time. And granted, I had some family that could help me babysit, but not enough. And I wasn't about to stick my child in daycare. That's another story for another time. But everyone's allowed to have their opinions, and I'm not going to take anybody's opinion in this video the wrong way. Now, if you're going to start going off and being all political on me, I might delete your comment off my thing, because here's the thing. We are all above everything and all. And if we don't want nasty comments on our videos or anything else, there's no need to have it there. So delete it and walk away. But everyone is going to have their opinion. My boyfriend's mom likes to refer to it as everyone has an opinion because everyone has an asshole. It's true. It's just how the world works. So anyways, I was dealing with that, but I was like kind of letting it go. I was like, it's going to get solved. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. My boyfriend was like, you need to call your mom and you need to talk to her about this and you need to get help. And I'm like, what kind of fucking help is she going to do? She's going to yell at them on the phone just like I did. I can manage to yell at people just fine. I don't need my mom to help me yell at somebody. That's not how this works. Anyways, so we're at the store. You know, my boyfriend was getting a little, went to go put my card. Okay, so I got paid today. Yay! Payday! I went to go pay for my groceries and the system was fraudulent. And I was being told that I put my PIN in wrong, and I know for a fact I didn't. They reset my PIN to the same PIN that I had, and then when I tried to take money out of my account at the ATM, it wouldn't let me. So when I went to go confront the store manager on duty about this whole thing, I straight up got told that my bank is the reason why I have fraudulent issues, not their store, not their ATMs, and not their credit card machines. And I'm like thinking to myself, this is total crap. Left and right, I've been dealing with nothing but people just serving me crap on a dish, steamy and warm. It is absolutely disgusting and absolutely frustrating. So I just wanted to get home. And I knew Anthony just needed to get home. So I was just like, fine. So on the way home, I ended up talking to somebody on my app, for my bank and my card and this and that and everything else. And I love talking to AIs. They're stupid. Absolutely stupid. And the fact that the world is now turning to AIs, it makes me laugh. I need an AI boyfriend and an AI girlfriend and an AI this and no artificial fucking intelligence is that fucking good enough to be like, I'm sorry, they're not. I grew up in the era before technology. Now, yes, I had a computer in my home, and it was dial-up. Yes, it was. And it was Internet Explorer. Yes, it was. That's how old I am. So go ahead, do the fucking math in your head, and you can think of how old you ever want me to be. I'm in my 40s, I'll take it. I look like I'm in my 20s, I'll take that too. I don't care. I'm not going to tell you how old I am. All I'm saying is that going into technology and being in the technology boom is bullshit. I don't understand why we just can't use cash for stuff anymore. This is how much cash you get. You run out of the cash, guess what? You can't do anything else. Figure it out. Why do we have plastic if I can't even use the shit that's on my fucking plastic? Please tell me. How much sense does that even make? So I went online because I've been heated, and I also posted something in my community as well. And I will be posting this video as well too. Anyways, I went online and I was trying to find a comment box. So I was gonna let them have it. I called the phone number, and of course it was an 800 number. Don't make any comments about any of that stuff. That's not okay. The person that I spoke to was very understanding. Recorded the entire phone call, which I was 100% okay with because it needed to be recorded. Understood everything that I said. Understood this, understood that, the whole thing. I screamed at this guy. I swore at this guy. Man, if I was sitting there, I would have been up in this person's face. Okay? Like, that's how pissed I was. He's going to take all my thoughts and opinions into consideration. He's sending the comment or the complaint over into wherever it's supposed to go. And yeah, I've made it very clear to Anthony that I may be, at some point, going down into the cities to remove everything out of my accounts, change banks, and call it. Because from the county basically, oh, well, we need Anthony's money or salary that he makes so that we can figure out if you could just pay for your insurance. Again, guys, I'm not trying to get out of not paying for insurance, but here's the thing. Hello, America. Let's just have free insurance. Anybody opposed? Anybody who lives in the US, in the comments, please raise your hand to say, we need free insurance. If you're not opposed, put a thumbs down. Honestly, don't give a damn how you think. But it makes more sense to have free fucking insurance. But you know what? Again, I'm not getting into a political debate. I'm trying to vent my feelings right now and how frustrated I am. And being that I have no social life, no friends, and no one really to talk to because my boyfriend right now is just as pissed off as I am. So the both of us are trying to cool off before we even try and communicate or talk to each other. This is all I have. YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, my peeps. So, this is about a 20-minute video. You want to watch all of it? More power to you. You don't want to watch any of it? Don't give a damn. All I have to say is that happy Tuesday. I'm going to make the best of the rest of my night. And that's what I'm going to do. All I have to say is that one of my therapists, I'm so happy that therapist had told me that I need to start making video vlogs. Some of them are a little short and sweet, and they need to be a little more aggressive like this one. Because if I can be completely honest with you guys, this is how I feel on a day-to-day basis. This is how anxious I am. This is how depressed I am. This is how frustrated I am. This is how lonely I am. And if anybody who lives in Minnesota, around the Hutchinson, Glencoe, Litchfield, Broughton area, please comment below. Hit me up. Let's maybe start a friendship. I got an 11-year-old daughter with autism and ADHD. You got kids? Bring them on over. You want to hang out? That's awesome. Yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. But this helped. This helped me quite a bit, and I needed to get this off my chest. So, have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. I hope my YouTubers do watch it. If you don't, really don't care. And I hope everybody has a great rest of the week and an awesome weekend.